Oh no! Look at us live in the afternoon, evening.
It's 7 o'clock somewhere. You know where your kittens are.
Yeah, yes, I do. They're all over the place. They seem to like the kitchen better than they do the living room. Mm, tie little cameras to their necks and let them run around.
Oh, that'd be cute.
God, went to Walmart today. I was dreading that, but I knew I'd get everything I needed there. Almost everything I needed. Um, Seemed like they, I don't know, maybe they were stocking. I wasn't really paying attention. But I got most everything on my list.
Uh,
And I couldn't get, I just couldn't wait to get out of there.
Was it packed?
Yes. Like first of the month packed.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what? Everybody decided, hey, yeah, I don't know. I heard that Barry's gonna be up there. Let's crowd him. We know how much he loves crowds. That's what that was.
Yeah, we had a lot of traffic congestion here yesterday, and I think some today.
Some of that was probably the clips too.
Yeah. Well, William Shatner was in town. He was over in Indiana University talking.
Dang it! I would have loved to seen that. Oh well.
It's hard to believe he's 90 some years old.
Hush. Hush. You remind me how old I am.
Eight.
Like you just in your mind you see them while they're young because they were famous,
Yeah.
and then you see them in real life. You're kind of like, wow, wait a minute, when did this happen? When did he get old? Oh wait, that's right, I was a kid.
Well, yeah. We were a kid while they were the adults.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, it's the best picture I could get out of all of them.
Oh, that one's good.
That's what the pro settings turned on. I wished it was sharper, but I didn't mess with that part because you really don't have time. It's like, hey, it's happening right now. So I just turned the contrast down. And those, I had other ones and they were washed out. So it, and I had to shoot between power lines because down by the door is where I could see it. If I went up on the top of the hill there, I wouldn't have been able to see it for the trees. Yeah, it's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it is. That's really good.
You didn't have
My
any ill effects, huh?
neighbor took a whole bunch of them, and she even I don't know if it was because she did so many of them. And they look wonderful. It looked like Saturn was in the bottom of one of them that she took. She called this. This is just so unpredictable. Hey, Jedi.
Yeah,
I'm
it
dead.
is. It's we just throwing lives left and right out there. I thought I'd try to make up for the 2 Sundays I missed. Welcome in, Homestead Aquarius. Making it. Did you see his last video? Oh my God, he
No,
made hey Passamaquoddy. It was pork loin and and pineapple. He hit that pineapple, slid over top of the pork loin. He hit it on the grill. I was like, oh, nah. I was like Homer Simpson drooling. Said, oh, man, that looks so good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. I passed McQuaddy. Now she lives in Indiana. Did you
No,
get the
no, she
eclipse?
doesn't.
No, is it?
No, she lives in New Hampshire.
Oh, it's Huga.
Hey,
Huga.
Radio Man. Yeah, Huga. That's who you're thinking of.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on, Radio Man? What's recording my mouse? It's like a mouse on the screen here. Oh, wait, it's a UFO.
Kind of like what that one video that you had. That's how it kind of looked.
Yeah, what about that? That had to be the weirdest thing I ever seen. Well, no, I've seen a lot of other weird stuff in this valley. I might bring that up if I can remember what folder I put it in. Uh, Not much happening there. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it live because there wasn't much going on. And like I said, I didn't do one the last 2 Sundays because it just really didn't feel up to it. And I thought I'd make up for it. I was slacking. Now, the thing is, I don't remember what I named it. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Okay. Night Sky. Well, that kind of makes sense. It's a good name for it. Yeah. See if we could present this alleged UFO sighting or whatever the heck it is. Uh, no, take that down. This is entire screen or window. So what? It doesn't recognize my player. Oh, there it is. There's no audio to share, so I don't have to worry about that. And what I don't like about StreamYard is when you're sharing certain things. Um, is it covers your screen up and you want to be able to click on it through StreamYard, but you have to actually go to the file. Oh, I appreciate that, Radio Man. Yeah, I had somebody argue with me about the talk pod. They left a comment on that video, and they said, "Oh, it's an 8-watt radio." No, if they paid attention, I got one of the first ones. That was one of the first talk pods, and the first ones were 5 watts. The newest one that's come out here just recently was 8. So I didn't fire back at him. I was polite and I didn't try to correct him. But he, had they watched the whole video and been listened, then they would have known that I said this. It's a 5-watt radio. It was sent to me last year, and Talk Pod was pretty cool that they let me have that much time to make the second part. Yeah, here's a video that my weather cam shot. And it's gonna look a little bit dark, of course. Look at that thing going across the screen there. See if I can make it bigger. That thing was getting it. Let's try that again. I don't even know what to think of that.
It really surprised me. I was like, that is not a plane. That's not a helicopter. It's too fast.
Yeah. Uh, you just pause that right there. Now the light, there's a tiny little pinpoint of light below it. That was not a star. It was a planet. I can't remember which one. But there's a tiny little speck of light right underneath where I paused it. Right there. And later in the video, I sped it up and you could see it, the stars set because all your constellations and everything follow with the moon and the movement of the earth and everything. So, they're in a different spot in the sky as the night goes on. And then they eventually set just like the sun or the moon. But this thing had to go through, I had to go over a mountain or a ridge behind me, just a little further up the road, but it would have been skimming the trees had it been taking off from wherever it was or flying through. Really weird. And I've seen all kinds of strange things over here. It's just, and one day I'll throw all the videos together and I'll try to narrate through them, try to remember the best I can what happened that night. So quick. There's a lot of frames in there just by advancing it forward and backwards that I'm missing. You could see where it blacks out for a few seconds.
How big do you think that is?
Ah, certainly bigger than a consumer drone. I wouldn't I wouldn't rule out a government drone. However, Kentucky has some strict laws about that. But you know how it is. I mean, if the military is flying one, they're going to fly one, right?
Right.
And apparently, laws don't. That's what I tried to figure out a way to bring that forward, but the camera just doesn't have enough definition for me to point. Like it's dark, and the light obviously obscures whatever shape it might have. That's the problem I'm having. Is I'm not able to pull out any shape of it. Just
I mean, you can tell it's not a bug or anything like that because it's going from far away, coming towards you off
yeah,
an angle. It's, you know,
it seems to pick up speed as it goes past. Like right there, it's gone. I can't remember what I did on this video. I think it might be the same one I sent you. Um,
and you didn't hear anything from it. I mean,
no, classic, isn't it? I mean, the weird stuff we see, we never hear anything out of it. We never hear a sound. it it fits all the criteria of something unexplained, or your typical unexplained phenomena. I can't see StreamYard, so if we have anyone come in, feel free to shout them out.
I haven't seen anyone.
Um, here goes a car.
Homestead
car.
says life in the weird valley.
Yes, this is a weird. Just this valley is just freaky. So this is the part I think I sped up because I wanted to see that star or planet right there set beyond that ridge. You all can't really see it all that well, but there's a ridge line. And if you guys know my valley, you know that there's a ridge out that way. Um, Here, slowed it down. And the light flickering, I believe, is just because I slowed it down and because there's movement, particulates in the air, and stuff like that will cause that. The light in relation to the camera lens is, there's a lot going on there. So it'll cause it to flicker just like that star is.
Now, when you slowed it down, it kind of looked like you could see rotation of the lights
Kind
as
of
what
did,
it's
didn't it?
going
Let's
by. It's
see
got
that again.
I'm watching on a 50-inch television, y'all.
Yeah, you could see a whole lot more. I'm on a 15.5-inch screen here. Like,
See, it's just blinking coming in, but when you kind of slowed it down, I could see almost like rotation of lights.
yeah, it retains its size. Like this light over on the left is just somebody's. There goes a car. Somebody's security light. All these little dots and stuff are security lights in the distance. It would have been cool if his camera had zoom, but then it wouldn't have been $40, would it?
True. I think that is neat that you captured this.
I do too. I just don't. I mean, it was one of those days, one of those evenings where I just let the camera capture stuff. And my intention, really, knowing that my camera didn't have the focal length to do it, but I wanted to try to capture that comet. However, my camera's not good enough to do that, and I don't think it was close enough to Earth to quite capture it anyway. But I have other videos in my library on YouTube that are unlisted that I think I'm going to piece them all together and do a little narration and stuff, try to figure out what it was I was seeing. That was a little bit zoomed in. So I had to do a software zoom in on that. That wasn't the camera doing that. And I'm surprised, really surprised it let me do that because usually you zoom in on something, it gets really pixelated.
Right.
Almost looks like two lights, doesn't it? Right there. It's almost a space between them. You see a faint black strip between those lights.
That's what I'm saying. When it's zoom, it looks like it's rotating, like they're swirling. Headlights in the sky.
It's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang,
Here,
2024 edition. Mary Poppins at the wheel.
Santa Claus is taking his early practice runs. Don't know.
Yeah, he's checking his list one more time because he's pretty sure most of us are rotten.
And this was what, Wednesday of last week that you did that?
Yeah, I'm amazed that it doesn't leave a streak behind it.
Right, there's no streak.
And it's hard for me to explain what the terrain is like here. Um, you have to understand that plane, whatever this thing is, plane, UFO, uh, whatever, had to be skimming some trees because in that direction is nothing but a ridge. And the top of that ridge is somewhere around 3,000, almost 4,000 feet.
Can you filter it where you can brighten it up to show?
I can, just not in this not in this player,
Uh,
but I could do it in the software itself, the editing software. That's the only thing I didn't try. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. Um, Take that off solo, and then I'm going to. See what I want to do here. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove that for now. Then you can see that I'm in a valley. Most people that have been following this channel know that I live in a valley. Um, the camera's backwards. You see if I could fix that. Mirror my camera. No. Okay, so this is what it looks like if I look out my living room window, which is to the left of me right now. Uh, and over to the left part of that video, or what you're looking at right now, would be more ridge line. And there's a road that runs between these houses. And you're not seeing my mouse at all, but you're just going to have to try to follow along with me here. So there's a road that runs right down the middle. And, it had to be, I don't know. I don't even know, folks. I mean, I don't even know where that came from. It had to go through trees to. So did it take off from the ridge? Take off behind the ridge where there's some flat spots back there. I mean, that's what's getting me about it because of the way it took off and then comes in the frame and runs across the screen. That's the most bizarre part of that whole video, I think. Not just the fact that it zoomed by the camera. It's just where the heck did it come from? How did it not take out a bunch of trees or take itself out? Freaky.
yeah, very.
So I don't know. It's just gonna be one of those mysteries, isn't it?
Right? Mystery's like, yeah, right? Is that one of them's talking to you?
What's the matter, Phoenix? Don't be rough with them. It's okay to play with the babies, just don't be rough. Eh, it's two babies wrestling in the kitchen floor. Oh,
How many males and females do you have?
I haven't checked Clementine's babies yet, but Paint had two males and two females. So the males are the black and white, and the females are the two kind of. One's kind of a calico. She's not quite full calico, but yeah, two of each, and they absolutely love Phoenix. They'll play with him and chase him around. The only thing they haven't done is figured out how to get on the couch, lay up there with him. I'm waiting on it. They're
Aw,
still too little.
they'll claw themselves right up it.
Yeah. Paint took one into the TV cabinet. I don't know why she's keeping that one away from the other ones. I guess maybe it followed her in there. Uh, I'm going to see if I can get one of these little fur balls. Fur ball. Little fur ball, come here. I don't care which one. Maybe I do. Well, goodness. Oh, goodness. Daddy snatched me right up. I was hiding.
I was
Oh,
rebooting my Fire Stick.
oops. Let me get the right camera here. There we go.
Oh,
It's like, what are you doing to me?
so cute.
What were you doing to me, Dad? What is this? It's scary. Look at those colors. It's mostly black. A little brown here and there. So it's not a true calico, but still adorable.
Yes.
Let's see here. Yeah. What doing? Oh, oh, it's holding on for dear life.
I bet.
Oh, I would never drop a baby.
Too bad they grow up.
Yeah, no. You want to go back to your siblings? Mm, okay. See if I can snatch another one. The baby snatcher. Oh, man.
Aw.
What? You got something to say? Let's hear it. Hmm. Yeah. Hi.
No brown on this one, right?
Nope. It's black, all black and white. You got some on his little foot. Look at those little piggies. The little piggies right there. Little baby piggies. No. All right. Back to your siblings. Play. Whenever you free. Yeah, we'll just do two at a time.
Oh,
Double the cuteness. Oh, it squeaked. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Some big person just snatched you right up, didn't he? Yeah. Okay.
I was wondering. I wasn't even gonna say what you said because I was like, I cannot pronounce that. I don't know what he said. Homestead.
This one's gonna ball up in my hand. Okay, okay. That one doesn't like picked up. It's okay. I didn't hurt your babies. Just sharing their cuteness with the world. Uh, Is that you make it up words now, Homestead? Uh, I actually have too many. Too many. Yeah. Just leave us guessing. Wow, the birds and the frogs are going crazy. Yeah. Let's turn this heater off for a second. Takes forever to shut off. I think it does a cool down so it doesn't burn the elements out.
Right.
Dear Lord. 30 seconds later. Let's see if we can. Oh, sure. I turn the mic up and the birds are like, oh, he's got the mic turned up. Shh, shh, be quiet. Oh, it's dead quiet now. What's going to happen? We can honestly say we survived the eclipse for the most part. Uh-oh, the eclipse took Angel away.
No, I'm here. And Passamaquoddy said she was outside with outdoors without a coat. It must have warmed up where she's at.
It's about time, isn't it? You've been she's been dealing with some weird weather up there in New Hampshire. Of course, I'm not sure exactly. I know being further up north, they're going to be colder than we are. But I know this year, wow, last year it was really rough up there.
Did she have any of the effects of that earthquake?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, she posted on Facebook asking where all the catastrophes took place. Well, I I saw some videos that where they were critiquing other videos, commenting, and one video went in so far as if you ain't woke and you don't know, and I was like, oh, I'm done. Bye. Uh, okay, now I know why I put that in there. Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria is an expensive jewelry company I was looking into. Oh, are you going to take stocks in what is it, Bavarian jewelry, or obviously something very expensive, very high class jewelry? Hey, if there's money to be made in it, go for it. Every little bit helps these days. Well, I sidestepped the meat aisle today at Walmart. I was like, nah, I don't, not after what I saw. First day of the month, I went to Walmart, bought uh, boneless chicken breast, big pack of them, because I needed the food to make it through a couple weeks. And, oh my God, $12. Then I go on Walmart.com yesterday, $14 for the same pack of chicken.
Wow.
I was like, nah, y'all could keep it.
I sent
Yeah,
you a tweet where they were showing the Alaska prices. I was about floored.
yeah, I know. Well, if things keep going the way they are, we're going to be right up there with them.
Yeah.
Well, no, I take that back, because as soon as we reach that level of cost for, let's say, we reach the level that Canadian, or not Canadian, but Alaskan food is right now. Well, they're already triple what it was. So we're, because we're going to be 2 or 3 steps behind as far as our economy goes. Things are a little different there, and it's going to be like, uh, we would never be on the same playing field. Alaska and Canada will always be ahead of us as far as costs go. Not Costco, the company, but Costco, Go.
Hey,
Yeah, and I mean, today I thought everything I had in my cart, and I was like, wow, this is going to be $100, if not a little bit more. And I I was blown away. I only paid 80 something dollars, and I was like, okay, I can. That's cool because I kind of allotted myself right around, if not under $80, and so I was blown away because not all of it was food. Some of it was things you have to have around the house.
Right.
And I was like, oh, wow, that's. I thought she said $180. I was going to start throwing stuff back. Then I read that little ticker thing on the, by the little check writing thing. Oh, $80. Wow, that was below what I was thinking in my head it would be because somewhere along the line I got distracted and my calculations were off. And I'm glad they were because I was already had it in my head that I was going to accept the price if it was just a little bit more. Because what can you do? You got to have stuff. You have to have food. You have to have toilet paper and things like that. Kitty
Right.
litter. The cheapest thing I bought on my list was that Shiba cat food for the kittens. They were like $1 or something a piece, and I was like, well, that's a little way less than I expected. And I really could have grabbed about 8 more. I wished I did now, but
Oh my goodness, cats. The other dark meat. Oh yeah.
yeah, in some countries,
I know. I know.
um, I'm not advocating it, but
It,
oh yeah, dark pod, boy, you're looking mighty tasty every day, buddy. Uh, that would haunt me. It would literally haunt me for the rest of my life. You ate one of your pets.
oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Fried chicken. Oh man. Well, yeah. Make sure you got plenty of cayenne to throw on that.
Mm,
Bought a candle today and took a chance on one that smells like green apple.
yeah, and
It actually smells like green apple.
nice.
It's one of those what is that, mainstays, I think?
Yeah,
Walmart brand.
smart, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it says sweet apple. So they got it right. They got this one right. At first, my problem is I don't breathe enough when I'm smelling these candles in the store, and I still have the scent from the last one stuck in my nose. Oh, Pastor Claudia's giving you she give you the mean look. I was wrong, Homestead. Yes, it's definitely great. I probably won't. I don't guess it matters. I see other people review their products, so yeah, the mainstays. But I put it on when I usually take the sticker off because I can't, I use these glass containers later, which looks like this one might actually come off. Oh, maybe not.
Not while it's lit.
Ah,
Good job.
I'll just stick that on a piece of paper so a cat doesn't get it stuck to its paw. mm. Boss McQuaddy's working on her new kitchen curtains. Pretty cool.
All right.
Uh, I'm gonna send I'm gonna send Pass McQuaddy a fur blanket from the packaging waste. Homestead Aquarius. I will. I made boiled dinner with ham, cabbage, carrots, turnip, onions, potatoes, and dumplings today. Oh my god, that sounds good.
It does.
She's been busy today.
Yeah. She's stalled out. She's going out the coat.
Yum. Yeah. I bought a couple of pizzas today. You know, maybe they weren't. Maybe they just didn't have them and have the pizzas I saw on Walmart.com. But I saw them for $1.52.
Oh, wow.
And then when I got to the store, they were $4.44. I was like, well, it's no different than going Dollar General. I mean, well, if I did go to Dollar General and got the pizzas, it probably would have been Red Barons. I would have paid a little bit more than that. What, $6, I think? But I went ahead and got two uh, great value pizzas.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to have after the live.
Sounds good. Oh, she posted pictures of what she made.
Yes, she did. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. Um, Folks, if you haven't checked it out, and I'm just going to go ahead and let's see. Whoops. Let's not get an echo. I only want to hear myself once, and that's sometimes unpredictable. There is a Homestead Aquarius video for the spicy pineapple tenderloins.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That looked so good. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's an llama. I see her preparing her food. Yeah. Well, she been a busy woman today. I need to get back into cooking actual meals. Stop relying on these little quick meals. what I need to do is break away from uh, that mindset where it's like, well, I'm used to cooking for a big crowd, and that's why I usually go with something simple or something quick because I like to cook for a bunch of people, or I like to cook for one other person besides myself.
Yeah, I'm in the same.
I'm, yeah, I mean, I'm used to that. So I need to, like change my mindset and be like, okay, it's not, I need to eat a substantial meal and stop going the easy route. You're welcome, Homestead Aquarius. But yeah, I sidestepped the whole meat aisle today at Walmart. I did get some of the. I did get a bag of chicken nuggets. Again, I know it's a quick meal, but yeah, yeah. That's another thing too. If I need to eat that before it gets freezer burned. I do have some chicken soup in there that I made. Not out of a can. It was well, yeah, okay, it was out of a can, sort of. I mean, the veggies and meat was all out of a can, but all the seasonings and everything is, I had to add all that myself. And the broth was from the chicken, and I had to add some bouillon to it to kind of, spice up the flavor of the broth. So,
Yeah, I'm sure it was good.
yeah, let's hope it's better the second time around because there's, like I said, there's some in the freezer right now in the Ziploc. So I need to get that out sometime, let it thaw out, and warm that up. Yeah, because we're in that. We can still have some cool nights, so that might be pretty nice on a cool night.
Yeah.
But I have been known to tear a chicken up. Hey, Shawnee, how you doing?
Hello, Shawnee.
Seen you? Well, I thought I seen you back there in the shadows. I was hoping it wasn't a shadow person.
Out gardening.
Pineapple pork is calling. Yeah. What? Oh, let me see. Hey, Dark Paw, how you doing? Um, Shawnee says she took strawberries that ran out of the bed and put them in pots to give away. Awesome.
That's
Yeah,
sweet of
that's how I got my strawberries. And they were sent to me from Janice at Where to Begin Homestead, north of me here in Kentucky. So I need to repot. I split them up. I put some in a basically a little cooler, and they are doing 10 times better this year than they did last year. Matter of fact, there's one out there that's going to put out a strawberry. So I need to put it in a wider container, let them branch out and everything. The ones that are in the ground, I'm probably going to transplant those as well, but I haven't made up my mind how I'm going to do that. The ones in the ground are just not doing as well. Shepherd pie. Oh man. Yeah, when I make my chicken soup from scratch, I'm usually using a whole chicken that we had, the when I was cooking for the kids. I'll use the whole chicken from the night before. So
Yeah.
after everybody's had their dinner, I'll take the chicken apart because there's usually leftovers. I get the rib meat, and I get, I pick off whatever I can get left, and that I use that to make the meat part of the chicken soup, and then of course the drippings and everything goes um, out of the roaster pan into a jar usually, and then I use that the next day to make chicken soup. And
No waste.
usually, huh?
No waste.
Yeah, no waste. Just chicken bones. And nobody wants those, so yeah, I didn't really go like when I went to Walmart today. I really didn't have a meal plan. I was just like, well, I need food. That was it. I just need food, and I've got an order coming tomorrow, so from Walmart.
I'm gonna be stocked up.
I hope so. My cats love it when I have chicken because they're just right up on me, and I have to shoo them away. They had a feast when I bought that whole bird, and I was instead of making soup with it, I actually gave them what was left over, so they were having a field day with that chicken.
Right.
Oh, pea soup. You like do you like split pea soup, Angel?
I got a story about that, and I don't. I couldn't touch it again if I wanted to.
Oh, okay. Fair
Peas
enough.
porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot 7 days old. That is a real thing. It happened to me in Arkansas.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Uh,
it just kind of dampers my
yeah,
appetite there.
that would yeah. Okay. Mm,
But that does sound good.
yeah, and I do have usually make cornbread to go with it. For some reason, in my mind, cornbread seems to go with it. As long as it's got that bits of ham in it.
Oh yeah, I love ham hocks. I use
Yeah.
ham hocks for my beans.
Yeah, I usually do. I usually do. The last time I went to get some, there wasn't any. So, wonder if it's a dying thing.
I don't know.
We're making people hungry in the chat here. I'm not responsible for any pounds that you may gain from this conversation. Yeah, I, I was sitting there yesterday thinking I wanted to make some cornbread. I never did do it. Because and I know why I didn't make the cornbread yesterday because I've been out of butter for a couple of days now, and I just can't have cornbread without some butter.
Right.
So, yeah, yeah, that's why I didn't make any.
Now, who likes it sweet?
I don't. I mean, I'll eat it, if it's offered to me, but there's something about it being sweet that kind of puts me off. But on the other side of the coin,
Mm-hmm.
I have put syrup on my, like maple syrup on my cornbread. Hey, Maureen, Diva in the Dirt, good evening to you.
Hi,
Welcome
Maureen.
in. Yeah, trying to make up for those 2 Sundays that I didn't do a live stream, Diva.
Yes, cream corn.
Oh, have you ever made corn fritters?
Mm-hmm.
Do you put corn in it?
Yeah.
Okay. I do too. What you been into, Diva? I know those baby chickens are keeping her busy.
They were cute.
Oh yeah. And I saw Laura's. I saw at Hedgehog's homestead. Saw Laura's chickens over there, and all she's got going on. She was telling how much food they eat, and fermenting some of it, and which apparently is easier for them to digest, and they'll actually eat more of, rather than trying. I'm not trying to be gross here, but to poop it out, they would actually retain more of it. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. We're just we're all about shouting channels out. So let me see her. What was her last one? Was about the chickens. Don't tell me I'm not going to be able to find it. Don't be holding out on me, Diva. Oh
Yes.
yes, yes. Here we go. So this, I actually enjoyed this video. Uh, Back to my channel, live stream, back at the live chat. Come on, load. It's, Sometimes I wonder if I'm really on fiber internet, just by the way it acts. Yeah, that's one of the videos I really enjoyed, and Shawnee's talking about putting her feet up and relaxing. As hard as you work, Shawnee, I believe you deserve some downtime. You're welcome, Diva. Anytime. We do
I'll,
shout out. Oh, go ahead, on.
I'm sorry. I'll look it up. Pastor McQuarrie. I'll, thank you.
Uh, I'm over here confusing myself, co-host.
I'm in the dark over here. So,
You're in the dark.
yeah, I mean, my fire stick like died on me, so I'm trying to read chat on this itty bitty phone.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't do too well trying to do that. I can't. It's too small.
Yeah.
Even my on my phone, I have to blow the screen up and then slide the screen around. Okay, it's difficult trying to read it. Try to read it all by sliding the screen around. And people can join us as long as I know you pretty well. See that message? I'll read it to you. Pos McQuaddy said, "Angels craft a halo. If you're in Facebook, my page is Cindy Ham Kate. You can look at pics and post. She posted all of her stuff. You'll have to scroll through. Yeah, she's got a lot to look at, huh?
Oh well, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
It's CYNDE. Am I seeing that right?
yeah. Oh my goodness! Welcome to the panel.
Lisa.
I'm sitting out. Hello. I'm sitting outside. It's actually quite warm out today, which is really great. I did wear a jacket, but it was like when I was walking around, it was like I really don't need the jacket, but I was letting the ladies out, just to have some foraging time and sitting
Shawnee
around
said,
wasting time doing nothing. I should be in the studio, but I'm not.
"Oh, procrastinating. Yes, I get that." Shawnee
Hmm.
said, "She's outside."
I am outside. I know. I was inside all day, but then I thought, well, I should go do some filming because I'm behind on filming, and then it was like, and I'm gonna plant some cucumbers, and but here I am, not planting
Yeah,
cucumbers. Nope,
I'm glad you
nope.
joined us.
Well, it gives me then I'm not just sitting here,
Right?
you know. Oh, I was busy. I went on to Storm's Live. That's why I couldn't plant the cucumbers.
Well, hey, I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let that one slide. You could use me for an excuse.
Storm's the hall pass.
That's
Yeah, that's
right.
the whole pass.
That's right. How are you guys doing?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Doing good.
I think.
What's your weather like?
Um, it's threatening to rain again.
Okay. Okay. Nope. Yeah, we're on beautiful blue skies with just a little bit of puffs of clouds, and I would say that it's probably like um probably close to 55. Oh, but that's black and white.
Yeah, it's
It's
already
not
in
as
night vision.
That's right. It's not as depressing as it looks. So,
No, it just said night vision. It's
hmm
kind of a horror
yeah,
movie look to it.
right. Well, it has a bit of a desolate look to it when it's black and white. It looks,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a little bit desolate.
I think it's actually raining now, Maureen. It looked like
Okay.
I thought I saw water dripping off the house.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it was threatening rain here today, but it's kind of stayed with this. Like I said, it's probably close to 55 Fahrenheit. So not bad, you know. And then everything, is all nice and green here, and it's all well. There is some like the gardens don't look, there's no green in the gardens, but the grass is all green, and this is the pear tree I'm sitting underneath here, and
Oh,
and
cool.
that garden. I think that's just right behind over this way. Oh no, that is those are irises, but in behind there is Solomon seal. It's up quite a few inches. Um, there is some rhubarb that's all looking great.
Wow, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of things are growing, but just not the things that I should be that I plan to eat in the summer and fall.
Oh, those things that you're putting off right now.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. And then it's like, oh, there's always tomorrow. Mañana, mañana, mañana.
Hmm.
But tomorrow could be, a miserable day. But the nice thing is that the studio is, the greenhouse studio, it's fine for me to go and plant in there on a rainy day, but I just am not motivated. I'm really struggling with motivation to get things done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, we
Mm-hmm.
have to kick you in the butt, I guess.
I need big kicks in the butt.
Come all the way up there and
That's right. Get out there and
just
go
to kick you up there.
plant your food. How
Yeah.
are you doing, Angel?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying the warmer weather as well.
You have warmer weather?
Yeah, we
Oh,
got up
nice.
to the 70s the past couple days. And that
Ooh.
Show off.
That's nice. It's just like, oh, I just want the summer to come. But
yes.
then it'll be too hot and we'll all be going, oh, it's just so hot. And why can't
Not
handle the
this
heat?
guy. Not this guy. I like it
No.
warm.
Yeah, I'm about the same. Oh, look at that cat. I've got my foot up. Oh,
Yeah.
it's doing a
That's
cleaning.
a good time to clean up on the screen. Yeah. I hear the girls.
Yep, the big girls are out here. I don't think I would know how to flip my phone around. I don't know. I think that'll just I have to flick it by hand. So I can't even tell if you can see them.
Oh yeah, I see them. Yeah.
There they are. So
Yeah.
they like to usually hang out wherever I am, except
Uh,
for Dottie. I can't tell you where Dottie is. Nope, nope. She is at large somewhere. She does her own thing. She's always been. I'm just yeah. She's always been a chicken who's she doesn't stay with the group. She either leads the group or she just toddles off on her own. But
Hmm.
she could be at my feet. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're just they. No, that's a different one that I hear. That's over by the coop. But yeah, they'll all start following me as I'm leaving this area.
Oh yeah.
And there they go, because they know it's chicken treats time. Where's Dottie? Go chickens, chickens. Okay, she might have left for good. She might have said, "I'm out of here, done with
Oh
humanity."
no.
Oh, I'm sorry. She was actually taking a bath in the raspberry bush. There she is.
Oh,
There.
there she is. Hello, Dottie.
Yeah. There's like, what? I'm here. What do you mean? Why are you calling me? Are we going in? Are you coming in, Dottie? Why are you? Okay. You were just laying there in the sunshine. I don't know if you can see her there.
Oh yeah, she's soaking up what's left of the sun. Well, you're showing
Exactly.
off over there all that sunlight.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it is still early in the day, right?
Yeah.
I forget what time it is here. It's going on to 5 or whatever
Yeah,
at
it's
this point.
8:14 here.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But we're
oh,
at 16 degrees Celsius, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not too bad
okay.
right now.
No, it's not. No. And when we march in, as long as I keep my arms straight with the treats in my hand, they'll walk forward. But if I bring it close to my body,
Up. She got too close to the metal there, I think. She's froze on us.
mm-hmm.
Darpa, please don't get on the keyboard. You will
Oh,
disconnect us and then
is that you, Dottie? Is
there
that
we
treats for
go.
you? I don't know if I lost you guys.
Yeah, we did lose you for a few seconds there. It's all good now.
Oh yeah.
The Darpa wants to sit on the keyboard. I don't know what his deal is. Oh, you just opened. My cats know all the shortcuts to my keyboard. You just opened the character map.
I lost you.
Uh oh.
I might have still lost you.
Uh oh. Can you can't hear us? You're still with us. Uh, not sure what happened there. But we still got you. You just can't hear us for some reason. So you may have to leave and come back in.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, when I
Okay, you
go,
got us now. Okay.
that's right. Yeah, when I go behind the studio, that's it's a big building to go through for the Wi-Fi.
Right. Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
of
so
course the Wi-Fi is in the house.
yeah, exactly. And well, and actually, sometimes even the Wi-Fi in the house doesn't work, and you're like, I'm right beside it. How can I not have a signal? You
Yeah.
know?
Well, that's what I was saying a little while ago. I sometimes I can't even tell I'm on fiber, and I'm wired directly into the modem,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sometimes it's total crap.
yeah, yeah. I've had that with where you go. I'm wired in, and I should be just fine, and I'm not. So bizarre, but thought we'd come in and look at the babies.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah. Well, I've put in a thing to be their dust bath, but they haven't figured out to they prefer to dust bath just inside. Am I still there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just made you bigger.
Yeah. So there they are. The dust
Uh oh.
bath. They go. We perch on it. That's what we do. They've just gotten so big. It's so
Oh my
amazing.
goodness.
And it's like I got them like March 16th, I think it was.
Yeah.
Let me know if they're out of screen. They freak out when I move the rack. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Oh, there you go. There you go. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Oh,
Yes,
is that you?
Uh oh.
Right up. There we go. So this one, I'm seeing her. I think this is the one I'm going to call Sadie.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's bring her here. So, and I'm noticing that she has this little white patch on her bum. So I'm hoping that she is Sadie, because I think there is one other one. Oh, here. Yeah, you can come on up. So then they just do this thing of back and forth where they climb up, they fly back down, climb up, fly back down.
Get off the keyboard, kitty.
That's
Hello.
okay.
Oh.
Oh, and this one just pooped. Look at this. Nice. Thank you
Wonderful.
for that. That's great. That's great.
Here's a gift for you, Mama.
That's great. Yeah, I fly up and then I'll just do a little poop. Oh, don't eat that poop. That's not something to eat. Let's throw it back in. Let's throw it in there. There we go. There we go. And they're just so scraggly looking now, like, but this one is here. This is her. This is where she wants to be.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, until she poops.
Yeah, right.
Well, usually what I do is I bring the towel up because I go, my shirt is clean and your little feet are filthy. Yeah, you're just so sweet. Look at you. Look at you. Do you see you in there? Do you see you in there?
Oh,
Yeah. A little chicken.
that's the prettiest little bird.
Right?
Mhm.
Smart.
Yeah, no, she's like, I know where to be. The other day, I think I had 5 of them on me, as long as I have my hat on. But she actually flew up to get onto my head as well. Please don't poop. Please don't poop.
Yeah.
Please don't poop. Even your little dirty feet are just not so great. But these other two they're just here.
Yeah, there's another channel I used to watch a lot that he had turkeys and he let them get up on his shoulder. One time he was on a live all the way down his back.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, as long as see, this one is just she just puddles down. She got up on my hand, and it's like, here, I'm gonna puddle down. Her little head is a little darker, which it's letting me see some signs of some differences, but they all look so much alike. There's not a lot of markings on them. What are you doing back there? Where are you thinking of jumping to the table? Is that what you're gonna do? Oh, I think you're gonna poop. Oh yeah, nope. Oh no, she decided to go to the chair. Now I'm gonna have a chicken on my table. That's a bit disgusting.
yeah, she's working her way to the table.
And this one is like, okay, I need you off my hand because I got to grab this other one. Okay. Are you still there? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're still here.
No, the chicken.
Oh.
Like, have I lost that chicken? Oh,
It's
I need you to come.
back on the chair now.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it
There we go.
is.
There we go. How about you stay on my
Oh.
hand because my hand can be washed. I don't feel like washing all my laundry. So, and I do think this one is Sadie just because of she's the first one up and then get right on my shoulder. And then I've got one that I have to come up with some sort of ninja name because all it does is jump and kick at everybody. So it's like, little ninja chicken, you need just to calm down. We need to all calm down in there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just so sweet. So sweet. I don't know if I'm getting you on that camera or not. There you are. Yeah, I'm okay if you're on my hand. Oh, is that you? Do you see you? Oh, I'm gonna pick things off the camera if I can. There we go. Anyway, they are very, very sweet.
Shawnee said it would be fun to have chickens in the house or chicks in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, except for, I don't know if you can see all that. As soon as one flies up, there's a lot of dust and feathers and like my whole little wine shelf here. I have to, see, they fly up and it's just tons and tons of dust, but they love this, this is an exciting part of the day for them.
Yeah, my went dark on us.
Yeah,
there you are. Okay.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I'd love to, like Lark, she had a chicken cam, that was going, and it's like I'd love to have a setup that would do that, but I'm not technologically smart enough. Are you coming back up there, little Sadie? I see you, little Sadie.
I think you could get. I think you could get by with maybe a USB webcam and just go straight through YouTube.
Yeah. It's just so fascinating to watch, all the little antics and what they do and that. Like this one, it's like, I'm gonna peck your jacket. Not sure what about the jacket is so great. Oh, dang it. We missed that. We missed the ninja kicker. I never seem to catch it. I just hear the screaming. Why are you biting the towel? You could just fly up. Is it? You can come up. But it's like they had like no feathers, 3 weeks ago. They just had their little fluff. And now, it's like we've got actual feathers and One flew off of me right onto a bottle, like one of the bottles over there, and just stood right on the top of a bottle, balancing himself because it was like, oh my goodness sakes. So
Showing off.
everything has to be vacuumed and washed.
Well, I get that. My cats are, of course it's spring, so they're blowing their winter coat.
Yes.
And I'll open my laptop in the morning. I'm like, where that fur wasn't there when I went to bed.
It crawled in.
It's
Yeah.
all over the place.
So they don't get the idea of a dust bath. They'll dust bath in the wood shavings, but the bowl is for them just to perch on. They are happy to perch on the bowl. That's what we do. It's our perching station.
Homestead Aquarius says cuteness.
Anyway, enough of that.
I was enjoying that, but
Yeah.
oh, we lost Angel.
Oh, hopefully I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, she's having internet issues. Okay.
So we'll just keep one in the picture with me. Here we go. Except for you're not. I think I should have you flat on my hand so that if you poop, then it's on my hand. But it's like, no, I want to stand on your finger, on the side of your finger. But yeah, she's just super happy and content just to sit here. I'm up, I'm on the top hen. Oh, someone else came up. And today the grate, I had it sideways just a little bit. There was a bit of an angle. And here, you step up. Come on. Step up. It was on a bit of an angle, and one actually fit herself easy enough through and flew out. But I think they just love this little, it's a change of scenery. And what do you find there? This one's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to look at the phone? Yeah. So I'm hoping to see more of their personalities and being able to figure out, what to start naming them, because usually we have them named by now. Oh yeah. There's there's a ninja kicker. Just goes and jumps on somebody. Okay, what is it about my hand? What is it?
It's just a perch to them.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're almost ready to take them off the heat. We should be able to get them off soon. And then once that happens, then I'm going to put them into the studio, which I like, but I don't like. Because I like them hearing us and being a part of our lives, and hearing the talking and the cooking and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But with all the dander, I can't have all the feathers and dander here because she's got all her herbs and stuff like that. So everything's sealed right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to put them in the studio with the heat lamp, because it's like if something happened and it knocked over and burned down the studio and and killed the chickens, that would be something pretty awful. So, but I'll move them out to the studio, and then it's just a matter of I've got to go out there more and and spend time with them, which might make me go out and plant my cucumbers.
Yes.
It could be a good
motivation there.
Yes, that I actually spend the time and getting things actually done. So, but I didn't do this with my other ones where they could just, hop up and hop down. We would take them out and just pet them. Where these are, I'm allowing this kind of independence of, choosing to come up, choosing to go back down, and making their world a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it. So I do have one on my sleeve now. It's on my jacket. So if they poop on my jacket, I can wash the jacket, even though I just washed it. Like,
yeah. Well, you're gonna have that with kittens too. I've picked up a kitten that mid pooping, and It's like, I'll change that shirt.
Yeah. Oh, they're so relaxed and comfortable. So I just don't know if these chickens are once we move, they get bigger. It's like, is this what you're always going to want to do? Is you're just going to want to hop up? But yeah, see, this one's just puddled down. Like, so she's here just to kind of sit and puddle. And are you going back down? Put you there so you can. But yeah, right now I've just got two of them. Oh nope, nope. She just jumped. Where are you going? Where are you going? This is Miss Sadie. Come on, there you go. Oh, missed it. Yeah, someone is just as a meanie, and I'm not sure. Like there's only a 90% chance. They give you 90% accuracy that they're all pullets. So there could be I could have a boy in there. That's the
Yeah.
you know. So
Maybe the one doing the ninja kicking then.
might just call it ninja kicker.
Right. There you go.
Ninja chicken. Hmm. So how has your planting been going? Are you getting some starts in?
Slow, but it's getting there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you usually this slow at doing it? Like you just kind of do it pace wise, or is it different this year?
I'm just pacing myself because finances, but yeah, I'm getting there. It's
Yeah.
so I'm having to restructure my budget and all that stuff. So it's
Right.
but tomorrow, provided now, I think it's going to rain tomorrow, probably.
Mm.
But I wanted to go up in the woods and get some of that material up there. And Randall told me that there was some black soil up there,
Oh.
and that he told me about where to look for it. So I may do that, and then carry some buckets down here. Um, I might just make a pile, where I can draw from it. But it's that going up the hill and back down again that I kind of dread. But
Yes. Is it uphill to the soil and downhill home? Okay, well at least it's that. At
yeah,
least you're not carrying them uphill and
and it's not so bad because I can cut through my own yard here off the driveway.
mm-hmm.
Um, oh yeah, rain all week.
Mm.
But
Well, I guess you and I are not doing any planting because if it's raining at your place, there's no point in me trying to do planting. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, yeah.
but it'll be warm.
Warm rain.
Well, I guess I'll have to take that part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is actually getting a little cool in here. That's why I put the heater on the lowest setting. I don't want to cook in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, the one down there, she's just. Oh no, one popped up, but she just keeps jumping and grabbing the towel. So the towel is to protect me from the pooping, but can't stop them from pooping on my shoulders. I'd have to have a complete cape. Where are you going? Why don't you come up? Come up on my hand. You're the big one. There's two that are kind of a little bigger. Oh, step up. There we go. There we
Ooh,
go.
hi there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's fascinating. You're going to see a camera in your face all the time.
You better get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Your little debut chickens. That's what
Yeah,
you are.
pretty little bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do this again where I buy all one kind of bird because it's like can't name my chickens because there's no markings.
I wish I could remember what kind of chickens I had about 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in about southeastern part of Kentucky, and we decided to have chickens. And um, I'm not sure what they were.
Hmm.
I've been racking my brain trying to figure that out since I watched your video. I was like, what were those?
What
But
Was there any sort of certain colorings to them?
I'd have to go look at my Facebook page. I
Mm,
know I've got pictures from way back, when we had them. So,
yeah. Well, these are buff Orpingtons, and they'll be kind of a goldeny brown color.
okay, because that's what my parents had when we lived
Yeah,
in, yeah.
and they are dual purpose birds, so they will or you can poop over the blanket. They will you can use them for meat as well. Uh, later on, like you
Yeah.
wouldn't you're not gonna these chickens at 3 months wouldn't be like great big good eating birds or whatever, but good stewing hen or whatever, but they do tend to lay extra large eggs.
Yeah, and pretty plentiful. I mean,
Yeah.
now my parents had some. We were renting a portion of our friend's house, so they were like a friend of the family, and this little town called Medina, Ohio, and we had buffs and we had guinea fowl,
Okay.
and we were pretty comfortable with the fact that they were going to be meat birds,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and so I did my best not to get too attached, but I mean, they all have their own personality,
They
and
do.
and even those guinea fowls, they truly are, the the watchdogs of the bird. You know, whoops, oh,
I mean, I'm still here. Whoops.
they are the watchdogs of the fowls, and they were fun. Well, I
What do
tell
you
you what,
what do you
huh?
mean by that they're watchdogs? What would they do?
Somebody would pull in the driveway that they weren't used to, and they would just carry on until somebody stepped out of the house and calmed them down. And
Wow.
they will keep predators away too.
Huh.
So we did, even though our chickens were fenced in, and like the whole chicken coop and the little place for them to run around was all fenced in, even at the top. But because we were out in the country and we had a lot of stuff we had to worry about, and no, something would come in the yard, even an animal would come in the yard in the middle of the night, and they'd start carrying on. You know,
Hmm.
so they're really good watchdogs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I always looked at them kind of like they wanted to be when they grew up they wanted to be peacocks but didn't quite make it.
Ah.
They kind of remind me of peacocks.
What you doing? She did do a poop, but it was I was able to have her over my sleeve enough, and it's just landed on the towel.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
it's just part
nah,
of raising chickens. I mean,
it is. It
and
is.
horses and cows and other livestock is the same thing. If you're going to raise them, you got to get used to that kind of stuff. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Shawnee says it's about time for me to get the potatoes, onions, carrots, peas, beets, lettuce, and radishes in the ground. Yeah.
She's just showing off.
She's on it, boy. I tell you, she
I want a Shawnee. I want a Shawnee to come
yeah.
and organize me, motivate me, inspire me. She's just always has such encouraging things and great ideas. And it's like, why can't you just, you know, come and live at my house for ever?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Then I could get, then it was like, oh, we've got stuff done. We're getting stuff done. As opposed to my procrastination. Even when I said I'm procrastinating, I think her comment was, "Oh, how lovely. Just put your feet up and rest." And it's like, she even encourages your procrastination. You would be a good neighbor. Yes, you would. Mhm.
Yeah, I put blue lake beans. I've got those going. I've got beefsteak tomatoes
Woo.
and some flowers. Sunflowers are all out. I put them all in the ground already.
Oh, did you? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't. I. I've tried sunflowers in like, starting them. And of course, when you transplant them, they kind of get weird. But whenever I've tried to put them into ground, I can't get them to grow. I've had a couple sunflowers that they were just rogues, right? Or just
Yeah.
volunteers. And then it was, I actually got something. So you just
Actually,
there?
let me see if I can get one. I'll show you a tip that I tried. It works. See if I can get one.
No.
It also works with pumpkin seeds, squash seeds. I didn't think too much of it until I tried it last year. So let's see. Those are little. Let's get. You know, the there's inconsistencies in even the best brands. Now these are burpees. These are burpee seeds, and
Yeah.
you can't see it, but oh, I guess you can. That bag is just bulging.
Right.
These seeds are huge. These are mammoth.
Okay.
Okay, but so are these. But these aren't. These are what seeds? American Seed Company.
Okay.
But they're tiny. The seeds are tiny. They don't bulge the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
here's what I was getting at, though. Um, so originally, somebody had said this about pumpkin and squash seeds that if you wanted to give them a little bit of a head start, so you've got one side of this, one end of the seed is pointy.
Yep.
So you just take just nip the end off of it, of that pointy
Okay.
part.
Okay.
And when you put it in the soil, they'll germinate a little bit faster.
Okay.
They'll set, but um, sunflowers are if they say that, like, okay, these say let me get my glasses.
Well, I know I'm on my phone, and so it's like I have to look through the progressives, and it's like I need to be up close.
I don't even know where. Oh, here they are. I need my glasses. Find my glasses. Okay, so it says days to germinate 10 to 14. Depth to sow is 1.5 inch. Okay, so it's it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. When they say 1/2 inch, make sure that you do 1/2 inch. Make
Right.
sure the soil is loose
Right.
because when they first grow, they're not very strong.
Right.
So
Which is why
you
they're not great for transplanting.
exactly, and then of course spacing between flowers is about 3 inches. They're not that picky about spacing.
Mm.
I haven't had that much trouble. I've had them bunched together and they still did really well. So, of course, they grow 8 to 12 feet, which I've seen more than that. Last
Mm.
year, it's huge. But yeah, it's something you might try.
Now, did you
Direct
just
sow.
did you just nip it off with your fingers, or did you nip it off like? Because I
I
think
nipped it off, yeah, with my fingers because I didn't want to damage the seed.
right. Because I think I've seen someone use like a toenail clipper.
I guess you could. Um, like I said, I didn't want to take that chance. Here's a butternut squash.
And so you should do that with most of your squash seeds.
Yeah.
Ah.
After I found out about it, I found out about this last year.
Yeah, and you had
And
an
I grew them
amazing.
in, huh?
You had an amazing sunflower.
Yeah, that thing was huge. Um, but yeah, I tried that. This is a butternut squash seed,
Okay.
and so it was fairly easy to snip that off. I haven't trimmed my nails, so that's probably why. But so you can see
Yeah.
I've already nipped a.
Yeah. Yeah. But you probably have really good, strong nails too. Like I got great.
They're hard to cut. Let's not get into the toenails yet. That's a problem.
I had a husband who I could not for the life of me cut his toenails. It was like we need to get some sort of wire snips for them. And
I have bell peppers in the ground, and these are actually. Matter of fact, I still have more.
huh.
And these were Walmart. So you see the stem and the top.
Huh.
These have dried out
Yeah.
all year. These have dried all year, and that's what I put in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Storm says chosen to identify as Velma. No, I don't think so, Homestead. Hello, Shannon Barrett. Welcome in. I'm getting a little behind here on chat, but
Who's Velma?
I don't know. I hope it's not Velma and Louise because there's that Thelma.
That doesn't end well.
No, it doesn't. Right over a cliff.
Yeah. Well, there is. I think there's Velma with Scooby Doo.
My glasses aren't that big.
Oh, it is. Oh, from Scooby Doo.
I'll get you on that one. You know, I could just. I've kind of cheated this time when I went to Walmart. So, Mr. Aquarius, don't make me break out the Nutty Buddy.
And wave it in front of the camera.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't do them that way unless he just got unruly. Then it wouldn't leave me much of a choice.
Yeah, I hope to try them, Nutty Buddy, someday.
A seed box.
Ah.
Oh, it's actually a cooler that diabetic medicine came in.
Ah. That's a good secure place to put them.
We marked it. She's 2023, so I know when they were put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I've got to get some loose soil, some starter soil for my planter, and then I'll get that started. And that's the Burpee self-watering planter,
Okay.
which is sitting outside right now.
And that's new for this
year?
Is that new for this year, that planter?
No, I tried it last year, and it worked really well, so I'm going to use it again this year.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to buy a second one, but I thought I already got one. Why should I buy another one?
Mm-hmm. So do you not compost?
I did. I started one last year. I haven't done it this year because I haven't really bought anything that I could compost.
Mm-hmm.
So
but just even weeds and stuff.
Yeah, I got plenty of those.
That's what mostly goes in mine. In my it goes in my dry one.
He said because I couldn't find my glasses, I'm Velma. Shannon, that's Diva in the Dirt. Maureen's chickens you're hearing. They're baby chicks.
My baby chicks, my chicken. Well, I call them chicken babies. Chicken babies. My chicken babies. I'm hoping to put chicken babies out on hashtags enough that it starts showing up. Because it's like, I don't want to just call them chicks. Like, they're not just chicks. They're little baby chickens. Chicken babies. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bob. Welcome in, Bob.
Bob. I haven't seen Bob's mug for quite some time. I think we keep passing on channels and stuff like that. So I haven't seen him in a long time.
Last video I saw of his, he was cutting wood, ignoring the solar eclipse. Shannon says, "Do you have any Easter eggs?"
No, I do not.
Eggers.
Yeah, no, I do not. I had Easter eggers. I got Easter eggers about 2 years ago. One of them, I thought I was buying two hens, but one showed up One was named Millie, and then we had to change her name to Billy, and then we took her to a farm and they named him Carlos instead.
Carlos.
Carlos. And he was the Latin lover of a whole little flock of ladies.
Oh, I bet he was.
Yes, he was just a beautiful, beautiful chicken. So I try not to do heritage birds just because they are more temperamental. Like buffs are in that heritage bird kind of category a bit, but they're a bit more common because I just don't want chickens dying on me. I just want, plain old generic birds and that. So yeah, so there is 6 little chicken babies, 6 Buff Orpingtons is what I have right now. So brown eggs, which is, when you think about it, like, growing up, we didn't buy brown eggs because they were more expensive than the white eggs.
Yeah.
And not until you get older, you go, there's no difference between a brown egg and a white egg. They just put us in 2 categories. Brown bread was healthier than white bread, and brown eggs are healthier than white eggs. And it's like, no, it's all the same.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I'd love to have a multicolored, like I'd love to have the blues and the dark browns, and even just actually in the future, I do want to go. I want to find the chicken that actually lays the flipping white eggs. I want, I want ones that are white. And with my blues, the ones that would do blue eggs, they were crested cream leg bars, and their ears. It's by their earlobes that you can tell for what color the chicken's eggs will be. And so these ones had these kind of blue iridescent looking earlobes on them, which is kind of cool.
I'm trying to find photos of the chickens that I had. Which everybody knows. If you try to look up stuff on your Facebook, you're not there all day.
And you spiral down into the rabbit hole of your life.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, why did I post? Oh, here we go. It wasn't that hard.
Oh, good.
So here they are as babies. Let me just, I want to make sure I'm not sharing anything as personal. I think I heard a boop. So, welcome to Bob 942.
Hello, Maureen. Hello, Barry.
Hey, Bob.
There's your mug.
There's my mug right there.
and your mug. You got
and
your
mug. Yeah. Okay. Looks like
the special mug. You saw me. I wasn't too worried about the eclipse, Barry. I just went out there with a chin. Ooh, panic.
I took a couple pictures of it, and that was about it. We weren't in totality, so we didn't get to see the whole thing. But
out west here, out west here, we didn't say nothing. And Maureen's just north of me, so
yeah,
no big deal. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm north of you, darling. I think I'm west of you. Really? Yeah.
Yeah. The border kind of goes out like this, goes up.
It's like right out my so this is or no, this way my house is. So that actually, so it's kind of north. So it's kind of southeast of me is where I can see the Olympic Mountains. Like if I just go out my door, I'm looking at the Olympic Mountains.
Yeah, and I'm on the other side of Puget Sound, on the south central Puget Sound, Yeah.
Yeah.
Looky, I got loaded up with seeds, man. Oh,
what are you growing?
Nasturtiums and sweet peas.
Nice.
Wow.
These are
man,
they smell so good.
Oh, my wife has never seen sweet peas. And I said, you're in for a treat, honey. When we get these potted up and out on the deck, I'll put them right next to her and just say, hail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
These are the long nasturtiums, and then the sweet peas are the climbing type also. So
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have to get.
I had some nasturtiums um that were climbers.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got that
Yep.
picture of those chickens there, Barry?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just the unsolo the Bob.
Pastor McQuarrie, hi.
Let's see here. Yeah. So we'll have to decipher this mess here. I do not like what happened. Oh, huh, there we go. So can you see those?
Kinda.
It's too small, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Aw.
It still doesn't. It did, and the past me did not put what kind of chickens they were. So that's of course when we were raising them, we got them from Tractor Supply
Yeah.
and kept them in the bathroom. We had a large bathroom, so we kept them in there to keep them warm.
Wow.
And let me see if I can do this without losing the whole shebang because it is Facebook after all.
Uh-huh. Well, you kind of look like that. Looks like
Mhm.
like the Rhode Island.
Looks like a Rhode Island red. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's like, or the ones that they're kind of bred to is the Sexalink, I think they're called, or an Isa Brown.
Oh, that's it. Yes, yes,
Isa
the
Brown.
Isa Brown. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. So
you
yeah,
jogged my memory.
yeah, that's what Dottie is. She's an Isa Brown.
Okay.
It's great that you got that little bar in there and everything.
Oh, they loved it. They
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. But I think we ended up. We did somewhere. Okay, yeah, here. So this was
There you go.
basically it was a chicken tractor, but it did end up being their coop, and we kept them out in the yard. We move them around a lot,
Yeah.
and there was eventually we did build an enclosure for them to go into.
Right.
So we were just in the starter stages
Mm.
of building that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Facebook's going to be slow for me. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Well, of course, because you're wired in, and it acts like dial-up.
yeah. Well, I don't know where the grown chickens stuff is, so I have to look for that, but so that was 2014 when we
Wow.
had
10
those
years
babies.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Like I'd love to get the silkies and the ones with they have the crazy feathers on their heads and stuff like that. I'd love to get those, but this is just, good generic birds, simple.
Yeah, that's what we had. A few of the exotics, Maureen, but the majority that we raised this is when I was growing up, were Rhode Island Reds. They're tough. They can protect themselves. They can, they none of them got sick. They were tough birds. So
Yeah.
So
I've lost some of my other Isa Browns, but like with Dottie, she has gone, she'll get a little bit sick or whatever, but we seem to be able to always nurse her back to health. Just think it's quite remarkable.
right on.
Yeah, that she always seems to kick it back up. So.
and I'm actually going to try to find their grown pictures.
Uh-huh.
I know they're in here, but where? That's the question. because I don't visit my own Facebook page all that often. So I don't know where anything is.
Yeah, well, I think from being a musician, I started way back when, where I was always putting things into albums. It's still hard for me to find stuff because you go, this album of, my music, and this album of that, and this album with the kids, and this album with, what's going on. But I did do a lot of albums.
I don't know if you guys saw on my channel, but I planted 40 strawberry plants in pots. And,
Wow.
Yeah, I love them. Love them. The
Okay,
bugs
yeah.
the bugs don't bother them. Mrs. and I love them. And she came home from work the other night and just stood there gloating at the strawberry plants with a smile. I was like, oh, all right. Come
That's
on,
awesome.
warm weather, please, come on.
Yeah, I can't get here quick enough.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm wanting to buy Albion strawberry plants because they just are super prolific all through the summer. We were out at this farm, and like she had rows of super ripe and super big strawberries. So I'm hoping that I can get some starter plants from her to start my own, because the ones I have, they only get so big and they are delicious, but it's like I want something that's going to just be really super healthy and do well.
I get it. Coffee, bread, and strawberries on the deck this summer with my little wife, and man, I'll be just a happy guy,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wife took part of the day off today because I had to go get an eye exam, diabetic and all that. And I got, got to go see this person, and the doctor will be in shortly. And in walks this drop dead, gorgeous Filipina doctor. Oh my goodness. Her story was interesting because as soon as I saw her, I spoke to her in Tagalog and she answered me right back. I went, oh, right. She says, well, I was born there and then we immigrated to Canada and now I'm got my practice. I married my American guy and we got my practice here in the U.S. It was real polite, beautiful lady. And she said, oh, I'd like to meet your wife. And I said, well, she's out in the waiting room. Come on. It was really, really kind of cool because the doctor, to the Tagalogs, they say po. That means with respect. Like,
right.
Opo, sir. And she kept telling me, Opo, sir, and she goes out to meet my wife and, hello, mom, po. Hello. It was cute, Oh, my eyes. You know how they put those dilating drops in your eyes?
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. I tried to go outside a moment ago to go knock the heads off of some weeds and stuff. No, not ready for that yet.
No.
Didn't see what you were doing, did you?
Yeah, I couldn't see a darn thing, Barry. It was just like looking through the smoke of a fire. Just okay. We're just gonna go back in the house.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably going to say I don't think I could find them. Because I don't think we have that much time.
Well,
I'm sure they're, I'll find them when I'm not looking.
Yes.
That's usually
ain't that the way though? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know what your white ones would be, and you had some ones that were quite black.
Yeah, I don't know. My my memory's just not as good as it should be.
I don't know if astrolorts are black. And then the white could be a leghorn.
Yeah, white ones are leghorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because you had some pretty white ones. Like my white ones are My white ones have black on them, and they are Colombian rock. They're in the barred rock family.
Oh,
So my speckled black and white ones are barred rocks, and then the white ones are Colombian rocks, and then the
hi,
other ones
Huga.
are Isa Browns.
Where I grew up, the Leghorns were laying hens, and they had another white chicken that was a meat bird. I, Something like Pacific Giants or something like that. And they
Okay.
were all white too, but they were
Yeah.
clearly a different species from the Leghorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
On just
clearly.
how they look. Yeah, they're
They're
the,
just beefy.
yeah. The common ones nowadays are called Cornish crosses, but I
Okay.
think I have heard some meat birds with the word giant in them.
Mm.
And,
That's because our neighbor, they raise rhubarb and whatever else, and they also raise some coops full of the meat birds, and once in a while one of them would get out and we have one of those birds running around through our grass like, Mr. Johnson, got one of your birds over here.
yeah, they the broilers grow so fast that it must have been a pretty young one, because once they get to dispatching age, they can hardly walk. And
Yeah.
Ah,
you found it?
yes. I was thinking photos and wasn't thinking video.
Oh, cool.
So let's see if it'll let us. Oh, it will. There we go.
There they are.
Yeah, that's a nice brown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you had a rooster.
Hmm.
Yeah, but those black and white ones, I don't know what they would be.
Dinosaurs, dude. They're dinosaurs.
They are. I'm going to get out.
Yep.
I'm going to get out.
Hi, baby.
Little velociraptors,
Uh-huh. Yeah. Neat.
Yeah, I know there's other video, but I just can't find anything. And of course, my kids were young then.
Mm-hmm. Well, take off 10 years. Take off 10. We were all young.
Yeah.
I would have been in my 40s. Oh, you would have been in your 40s. We hadn't even hit the golden age of 50 yet. So.
Yeah, 57 snuck up on me, slapped me in the head.
No kidding.
Here it is. Well, I'm 60 now, so yeah, it goes fast.
Mm-hmm. It does go fast, because it's like, I'm turning 57 at the end of this month, and it'll be like, 3 blinks later, and I'll be like, hey, I'm 60 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not think that far ahead.
Come
Okay,
what
Barry,
may.
just take off. Okay, take off the last 4 years. How fast did the last 4 years go?
What's the fastest car in the world?
Mm-hmm.
The Lamborghini.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. We were Lamborghini through life these last 4 years.
No nitrous, just.
So we'll be Lamborghini through this next 3 years when we turn 60.
Pat McCarty turned 60 at the end of March. So I turned 57 in March. So, yeah.
Well, happy belated birthday, Pastor McCarty. I'm not sure if I had said happy birthday to you on Facebook, but if I didn't, happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably go, because my lovely daughter is she's searing up some cabbage for dinner, and
Right
Yeah, I
on.
thought I heard some cooking going on in there.
yeah, she is a wonderful, wonderful cook.
Wave a hammer as a. There you go.
There she is.
She's
Right
there.
on.
You rock, girl. You rock.
Yeah, she was studying all day, and then she said, "Oh, do you want to have dinner at around 6?" And we've got some. When I was cooking bread on Saturday, we put in some pork chops with some onions and mushrooms, and she spiced them all up and threw them into the wood fire oven. So they were all cooked, and then it was like, we'll just do some cabbage, some braised cabbage with it, and so that's what we're having for
Right
dinner.
on. Right on,
Yeah,
Maureen.
yeah. So anyway, you all have a great night, and all of you in the chat, which I can't see the chat when I'm on my phone. So anyway, take care.
Thanks for
And
coming up. We appreciate you showing the
Good to
chicken.
talk
That
to you
was
again.
Yeah, thanks. Bye-bye.
Later.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to take some of those wood blocks from that cherry tree, and a stump I left it about 3 feet high. And I'm looking into getting some large diameter Forstner bits so I can bore right down in the middle of that stump and fill it full of soil and rhubarb that sucker.
Yeah. There you go.
I got another block that's rotted in the center of it. That's why I cut the tree down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put some soil in that and plant something in there too. So why not? Why not just use it up?
Yeah. 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 So all the good stuff has been up there. I wished I'd done it last year. All that good, rotted soil up there in the woods, and
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't. I just wasn't thinking. I should have turned that into the soil.
Yeah.
I could have had, when Randy came up here and used a rototiller, I could have been tossing that by the shovel full onto that dirt while he was turning it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It would have been turned into the soil, but I just wasn't thinking that in those terms. So this year I'm going to take advantage of that.
Did you see the bucket that I buried in my backyard? I put a video out about that.
No, I haven't. I'm sorry. I didn't see that one.
I got the idea talking to Carol and Laura on a live, and got a 5-gallon bucket, drilled a bunch of 3/8-inch holes all the way around it and underneath it, buried it about 10 inches into the ground, and that's where our leftover rice, banana peels, apple cores, all that's going
Oh,
in
okay.
there.
Yeah, I remember that live
Mhm.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It
And,
just.
and I dug up some earthworms and night crawlers and threw them in there to speed it up a little bit. And
Yeah.
yeah. One day it'll be soil level like this, and it keeps going down and down, and they're down in there eating. There's plenty of food for them.
Huga just planted a hyssop. Starts for berries with her blueberries and raspberries.
Right on. Right on.
Nice. Dart Paul, please, you're pressing buttons, dude. Oh, he's got to be right by Daddy. He's
Yeah, everything I got to do has got to be in miniature.
Yeah.
There he is, Mr. Comfortable there.
Yeah. I go to the door, he goes to the door. It's just like having a dog.
Yep. Is that your wood stove in the back there? Did you get a new wood stove?
No, that's the old one. I shoved it in the corner. They were supposed to pick that up last year when I stopped using it, but they still haven't picked it up. So
Boy,
I can't.
Lord.
I can barely move that thing myself.
Yeah, I believe that.
So
Yeah.
I did a shake walk thing where you kind of lift one end and move it.
I got it. Mm-hmm.
And so there's a stovepipe, and I got a candle burning right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
But
saw the flames. Yeah.
it's just It's not in my way. It's just an eyesore. You know, if I was able to, I'd shove that thing out the damn door. But no, it's not worth keeping. It's got holes in the firebox, and I tried patching them with everything I could think of.
Oh yeah.
I said, you know, really, I'm just tired of screwing with wood.
Yeah, I get it.
I just people were bringing me loads of wood, and only a third of it was burnable. The rest was all green or, you know, it's
Mhm.
crap. I said,
Yeah.
nah. So that's why I got the propane heater.
Can't blame you. A lot safer. At least you know you're not
Yeah,
going to burn your.
I could trust the propane's going to burn.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any propane because, excuse me, you know, this is the time of year we're going to be yo-yoing in temperatures, and if I could save $40 every month and not buy any propane for a while, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
So probably about August, I'll probably get full tanks again, unless I decide to use my grill. Then I might go out and get another tank.
Excuse me for just a second. I'm going to close the garage door.
Yeah. Yeah, who got just I'm trying to winter costs me so much more money, and usually it's in the heating bills. And so I love, you know, warm weather because I'm not having to pay out the butt to try to heat my house. So but yeah, I used up the propane about a month ago. It was back in March when it was still kind of cold. So
Yeah.
yeah, my heating bills are outrageous in the wintertime.
I believe that. Yeah. You're up there in the mountains. It gets cold. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it comes off the mountain. All that cold air comes off the mountain out of the woods. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a pretty good neighbor, but he's got that wife who's you know, yeah, you know the story, but yeah, he approaches me the other day and he goes, "I got some bags of that Scott Turf Builder. You want some?" No, you know, I, and I told him again. I says, "No, I'd rather just keep the grass organic. If I want some weeds out of there, I'll just dig them out by hand." You know, he's under the influence of his kitchen. So I know, you know, he comes to me the other day, hey, and he goes, I took this big old earthworm out of the ground. I don't like these things. It was a night crawler. Oh, it's a night crawler. You know, why don't you like them? Well, because they come up and they make these little piles and they put big bumps in my yard. Barry, worm castings are about that big. Come on, you know. I don't know. Maybe he was in an argumentative mood or something. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to put chemical stuff in my grass. I'm not going to do it. You know, I'll just mow it down, let it lay there, let it compost. It feeds itself. You know, it's like, what is with these suburban people, man? I just don't get it.
Oh no, but they're multiplying.
They are. They're spreading out your way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I I just don't do that. Keep up with the Joneses game because it never ends. You know,
You
because
get sucked up in it.
he just bought a Honda lawnmower, a gas powered mower, and all the other neighbors. One gets a Honda, they all got to get that kind of competitive weird.
It's like
And
a bad movie, isn't it?
it is, it's something that just never ends, and I use electric, man. I just plug it in and cuts it down and let it mulch. Yeah. Yeah, but you can't cut your grass when it's wet. Yeah, I can. Yeah. I said, I got it like for less than $100 on Amazon, and if it wears out, I'll throw it in the back of the car and take it down to the scrap yard and throw it in the bin. Get another one, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just weird. This, and I don't know. There's good things to be in the suburbs, but there's also not, and that competitive stuff. Just leave me out of it, please. I live my own life, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Frank got him a yacht. Boy, that looks like it'll be fun. And they're, going to deck. Got to get one too.
Just exactly like that. Yeah,
Without even thinking, do I really need a yacht?
I know. And you'll only use it one day a year, one day maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When you get it
Forget
hard
it.
up for cash, you get rid of it real quick.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, in fact, my neighbor guy over here, he had this enormous fifth wheel trailer, enormous, Barry, and it sat in his driveway. You know, we've been here going on 2 years now. It just sat there. He recently he had put it up for sale all last year, and nobody even came and looked at it. But recently, him and some other guy were in there working on it, and they hooked it up to a truck and pulled it out of here. Because I noticed that, you know how they got that rollout awning on those big, huge fifth wheels? That was starting to turn green and rot. You know, he probably sold it for a song, but that's like that boat stuff. One gets a boat, they all got to get a boat. You know, oh God.
I saw, a Mercedes. It's like a Sprinter. It was black on a car. It was on a car lot. It was black. I had something sticking on the side of it, and I got a better look at it, and it's an awning. And then I realized, well, they've made a camper out of that already.
Really?
So it was made into a camper. Next time I'm in town, I'm going to stop just to look at it because
Yeah.
you could look at it. You could see there were solar panels on the roof, and there was an air conditioner, RV type air conditioner on the top. And
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. I said, boy, somebody's spent a pretty penny to do that, and they'll probably get a pretty penny when they sell it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they
Mercedes Benz, you say?
yeah.
Oh,
Those are the ones that got the tall
yeah.
headroom.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You're like
Yeah.
what? You're like what? 6 foot something there, Bob.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you could stand in it easily. You wouldn't have to bend down
Yep.
like that.
Amazon has
And
fleets of those, Barry. Here, they got hundreds of them. Yeah, that's a lot of money, brother. Anything
your
Mercedes?
missus would feel like a midget in there.
She would.
and they're 4-wheel drive.
Oh, they are. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are 4-wheel drive, and they do rather well for what they are.
Yeah. Well, as much as you pay for that Mercedes Benz, you better get some kind of a good vehicle out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like the big vans they've got, and that's what a lot of the people are converting into tiny homes on wheels. So they're buying those because they got headroom in them. Now you trade off headroom for width and depth, but it does. It still works out.
Mm-hmm. They got to be doing something right because Amazon bought thousands of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can become an Amazon delivery person, and you'll be driving one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not sure if you get to drive it home or if you have to go back and leave it. But
I think they leave them. There's a distribution center a few miles from here, and there's parked.
Yeah. But that's what they're using is those big like the Sprinter vans. Yeah.
That would be quite a nice if you were a good carpenter and good with detail. That'd be quite nice to get it thoroughly insulated and make it into a camper. Oh, that'd be just
Oh
sweet,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I've seen quite a few on here on YouTube that were just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And of course they're all young ladies, living on their own and
Hmm.
but I've been following one. She's I think she used to be a pharmacist or might still be, but she's building one. So you get to actually watch her build this thing. She's learning from her mistakes and everything.
Right. Right on. Yeah.
And, yeah.
I I've watched quite a few videos of solo camping and all that, and one lady, she had quite an adventure. She had a guy with her to travel, but he wasn't her boyfriend. But oh, what a story! They got the keys to go up to this place and park and then lock the gate behind you,
Wow.
and they were in there just parked and they grilled up and then they both of them just came inside the van to get some rest and it was quite a story. Mm. Fella pulls in an old junky truck with blown out mufflers, parks right next to their van, and she's got one hell of a big dog, and shuts the van off, and the dog goes to the motorhome door and does that deep growl, I guess,
Oh no.
yeah, and she had a double barrel, and you know, nothing happened, but somebody who rented that space out to her, they were the only people up there on top of a mountain. Obviously, the jerk had a key because he came through the gate, and then when they came out in the morning, there was a pair of underwear and a pack of Salem cigarettes sitting right there next to their door and on the motorhome. It was like, what?
So
What?
bizarre.
Yeah.
So bizarre. Here, I can't see past your head, kitty cat. Explore RX is the name of her channel, and she's working on this van. So she's at her parents' house working on it.
Well, okay.
So you can
Right
see
on.
she's been doing.
Let me go look up her channel. I'll take a look. I'm always up to
Oh,
something that's interesting to learn.
Dark Paw, oh, you are not helpful at all, Mister.
Let me take a look.
Let me
I like
see.
channels where somebody's actually doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Okay, episode 24. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'll take a look. And subscribe. Okay, thanks for the tip on that, Barry.
Yeah, it's a. Oh, I got a cat wanting in, of course, during a live.
Hmm.
Why not? I'm gonna have to shut it down at about 9:30 because I haven't
Oh,
eaten anything yet. But we
okay.
got a few minutes still. Let me let this baby in. I'll be right back.
All right then. Yeah.
Okay, that was a 2-for-1 trip. 2 cats wanted in.
Little troublemakers.
Yeah, they um wasn't there a Dark Paw comics? Yes, my daughter named her cat Dark Paw after one of her comics that she made.
Mm.
And he he kind of lives by that name. He is a bit of a troublemaker. But he does want to
Well,
be alpha.
I'm gonna bounce out of here, Barry.
Okay.
My eyes are still pretty wonky from those drops, man. Oh boy.
Yeah, and it's 9:30, so I'm probably going to cut it off. But
Right on.
thanks for coming up, Bob. It's good catching
Yep.
up with you.
You too. Be looking for some flowers getting planted out here soon.
Yeah, I got a few in the ground here too.
Right on.
Cosmos and
Mhm.
uh, sunflowers. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, sorry, gear marigolds.
Marigolds. Okay, yeah, Gear. Yeah, he showed off his marigolds today. I thought that's all right, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, peace out, everybody. I'm gonna
See you,
bounce out of
Bob.
here later.
Have a good night. Yeah, folks. So, like I said, I haven't had anything. I haven't had my supper yet. And this was sort of an impromptu kind of deal here. But I appreciate everybody that's come in, spent their time with us, and um, I had actually, yeah, he's got half a mustache. Yep. I had actually thought about doing some somewhat daytime lives along with the Sunday night lives. So we might make Tuesdays um, the second live stream of the week, and we'll see how it goes. But thank you, Possible Claudia. Appreciate it. I'm gonna throw a pizza in there. That'll be the quickest thing to cook this evening. So everybody that's come in, I appreciate your time. You all could have chosen another channel, but you chose mine. I'm deeply honored. So everybody have a great night, better day tomorrow. Keep growing, keep doing all the things, and we'll see you next time. Love you all. Bye.